Evening everyone, how are we doing tonight? Hope we're all well. Hopefully everything's going to behave itself tonight. I live in hope anyway. Had a few wars unplugged today, so we'll see what happens. Welcome along to Lugie, SG and Stephen. Bit earlier than planned tonight, but as no one else is live I thought I'd get going. So just bring Milton back in here.
Sound resumed.
So we've got a little bit of a checking out to do on Greenwich. So we've got the sugar beet to carry on with to start with tonight anyway. We won't do it all night, we'll split it across the stream. Now, what fields did you say you've got contracts on, Milton?
Wait. I need to pull the field 4.
Hang on, let's have a look. Yep.
17?
I've not got one here on 17. Hang on, let me just check which ones I own. So we're just comparing what fields each of us got contracts on. Yeah, I don't know on that one.
12?
12, yep.
38?
Yep.
Okay, this is all the arable fields that I got missions on.
I've got 115 as well in
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, that one too, 115.
Then 121 and 51 for Bylan.
Yep, that one. Yeah, the same. The same ones that I got.
Right, so there's obviously limited fields with contracts on then.
Yeah, I think so.
Hi Kian, how we doing? And yes, those new holes are weird, Stephen. Incredibly weird. As is the potato texture which appears on the soil once the crop is ready for harvest on here. Bit of checking out on with Milton's game as well today. And the potato ridges only appear once the sugar beet is ready to harvest.
Yeah, when we are sowing the sugar beet, the texture is like if you were harvesting the field.
Yeah, there's a few texture issues on here. I found out why my ploughing texture hasn't shown up now. When I updated to patch 1.4.1, it changed the textures back.
Ooh.
Which is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Hey Dale, how are we doing? You want to hear what Milton was saying about you a little while ago?
I said nothing.
Hey IRT, how are we doing? I'm good, thanks. Well, it's more what he was saying about Witchy, actually. I think I'm going to leave that a conversation for live chat. Mainly because he might go non-PG at me in a minute.
I said nothing.
Right, so Aussie put through till next morning on here now. Really want to keep selling these at the moment while the price is down low. I'm about tipping them in the corner of the field for now. This lovely big grass area. We shall see. So how have we all been today? Last day of school for some of you there, isn't it? Certainly is, Stephen.
On the 24th.
We can get the headlands off, we can then at least start humping the field up. At that point we can switch to using GPS as well. It's been a funny day here, Stephen. Had an occasional bit of light rain, but it's just been humid and horrible all day. Nope, not anything out of here. Only water here has been must be coming out of my pressure washer cleaning the truck. I think we've got any bait clamps now where we are at the moment.
Yep.
Otherwise I'd go and tip them there.
Which field are you?
Good question, which field am I? 80.
Wait.
We'll just tip them in this corner for now.
Yep, you don't have any.
We'll make our own then. Sugar beet could really do looking a bit bigger in game. A bit small, more like parsnips than sugar beet. Do you happen to have your phone near your microphone by any chance?
No. What? Oh, probably it is a 7810.
See how big a heat we can get down here. I'll have this down the other end of the field and we'll empty every time we get this end. Straight onto the heat with the harvester. Yeah, we'll let you off then, 1174. I had the chip shop special needed my attention a little while ago. Don't know what it sounds like, so I know it looks good. I haven't really heard it make any sounds yet, Stephen.
Probably the birds noise.
True, the birds might make a bit of sound on them, the doors and gates and that sort of thing. I haven't heard the map make too many sounds itself yet. And yes, I'm in one of those moods. Go around the field about 3 more times yet. A 6 halves to 36 row headland is the norm for sugar beet. So everywhere I've drilled beet it has been. That sounds very much like a toilet roll in the fridge type job to me, 1174.
Thanks.
Just for that sort of added soothing effect. Pop one in the fridge now, it'll be ready for later. Well, that's a disaster. I ran out of Pepsi already. I ain't got another can with me tonight. Banning Milton, he said he's got a chocolate orange.
What?
Just ban 1174. He said he's got a chocolate orange. He's not offering it to us.
Yeah.
Is it milk chocolate or plain chocolate? Saying you've got a chocolate orange is fighting talk. Nah, I'll let you off then. I prefer the plain ones. They only ever seem to come out at Christmas for some reason. Don't seem to be able to buy them the rest of the year. Not as painful to use this harvester now with a bigger tank. I don't know what it is about the dark, but it just seems to taste nicer. What's chocolate orange, Stephen? Oh dear. How can anyone not know what a chocolate orange is? Well, it's sort of orange shaped in segments, made out of chocolate with orange flavouring in. You're welcome to that combine. I don't know what people like about that one. Not a fan of it. I do quite like those Laverda combines that came out yesterday.
Yeah, they look nice.
I tried them last night after you'd gone.
Yeah?
Yeah, they are quite nice as well. They don't just look at they're fine, there's no problems with them.
Interesting.
Unlike that Renault which is on a certain mod site today.
Renault?
Yeah, there's a Renault 10354 on the orange site.
I
Which
haven't.
I had to break my rule for that one. Sounds good. But
Yeah?
God knows what series FS the textures come from. 13 or 15 would be my guess.
Yeah.
Unbranded tyres. It's weird. That's a tough one, Kian. Beet or potatoes? What does everyone else in chat think is the answer to that one?
But
Those that have been following for a long while will know I spent the best part of 4 streams harvesting a field of potatoes a few months back. I'm hoping is we can empty out twice into this trailer on the way round. So we come round again and it should give us enough space to get back to the clamping. Be nice if we had more choice of trailed sugar beet harvester and trailed potato harvester for that matter. I do know there's currently a root per kilo 2 on the valuation locally. So there's a local show. I think I actually put some pictures up in my Discord of it. Yeah, might be tempted by Jack Daniels later. In without, how are we doing? Not needing your waders still, I hope. That's good then. Ooh, we talked about that on the course earlier in the week, me and a couple of chaps on it. Said about the double strength one as well. It's an interesting one, if you're brave enough. FBM has got a Forshrit harvester on there. I've seen that one. Might be called double barrel, that one. Not for the faint-hearted. That one. It's a bit on the strong side. Sort of thing you want on a cold day because it warms you all the way down. Don't drink so much now, but I hardly drink at all these days. Different story when I lived by myself near the village pub. Yeah, I have a feeling that the JD one is a bit stronger than that. How dare you, Stephen? That really is fighting talk. I have been known to get through over half a bottle at a night in the pub many years back. Yeah, I had a feeling that was somewhere around 50 without. Can't remember if it's called single or double barrel though. It's a single one, by the sounds of it. GD does food talk, we do whiskey and bourbon talk. Yeah, well, I used to start on them, then progress to the stronger stuff. My younger, when I was a little bit younger. You've got through anything between 4 and 7 of them first, before I start on the other stuff. No, vodka is not one for me either. Yeah, there's still a few of them working in this area. Those old armours. Mainly because the English base for Armour Salmon was local to us here. It's about 12-14 miles from me where they used to be based. They used to work very, very well on the stony soils around here. You know you're too drunk to care when you've drunk the bar dry of Jack Daniels and sell them a bottle you had at home so you can keep drinking. That's when you know you've had too many. Not that I've ever done such a thing. That'll give us enough space to get around to where the heap is. Ah! That's not so handy. I don't think I've had anything since about Christmas. When your livelihood relies on driving, it's just not worth it. Hey GD, how we doing? Nothing wrong with zero tolerance in my opinion. 1174. We just made it back. I'm good, thanks. Has MSC had a update again, GD? See, that's what you're planning a bit later. Ooh, does that mean you've got to put some more back together? Has he made any more new and interesting ways for you to kill yourself in it yet? You know he's fairly good at doing that as well. Hi Kyle, Rabbit Man, how are we both doing? We look forward to seeing you try and find out if you can. See how many times we can hear the death song this time. If it's anything like last time you played it, several. I'm good, thanks. $8:30, Stephen. My summer car. It'd be even better if the halves actually went down the rows, as opposed to the wheels going between them. Ah, you're in the same mood as me tonight then, GD. Slightest little thing and we'll twist the words around slightly. Duff Greenbale knows about this little potato glitch on here. Tell you what now, if Greenbale's got a Discord at all. No, it's not just me having it, we know there's something actually with the map causing it. Oh, it was the fan then give a bit of a knock, GD. Sure it weren't your old CPU trying to escape and run for the hills for mercy. around these parts we'd be putting a few more of these roadways through the field, then leaving it for a little while. I don't think I better say too much about why in here. I'm sure Rabbit Man knows exactly why you do it. Careful we don't bring that heap out onto the actual field itself. So for anyone in chat who did have access to my MP server, the Fells from one is now deceased. I've not renewed that one this time. But if you did want it, Milton, I have got the save game downloaded.
Yeah, okay.
Because I know you did say about that a while back, if I let it go.
Yeah, I will talk later.
Yeah. I did download that before that folded last night.
Yeah, it was the best thing.
Yeah. If you ever want to go back to it, it's all there. It's a good job I did check last night, because the other one had ended 2 days ago. It's due to be deleted within 2 days if I hadn't been on there.
So, you don't have any server now?
Yeah, I've got the one we done that silage one on. The Arthur's Farm save game on it still.
Right.
Well, the hay might be getting a bit wet at the minute, Sam. Looking out the window here. But certainly ain't hay making weather here at the moment. Mid-Norfolk area is slightly damp. Not yet, without, by the sounds of it. I think it's supposed to be worse for us tomorrow. What I last heard. Yeah, but Scotland's always getting rain, isn't it? 1174, as is Ireland. I could do with some of them here. Clear the air a little bit, it's too humid. Yeah, I think most people had the heat wave last year, Stephen. More than likely. Certainly ain't dry out there at the minute. Drier than without it's got it, obviously, but well, for now. They're looking for leprechauns, Stephen. You alright there, Millen?
Yeah.
Must have been a good one, not made him choke for a little while. Looks like you've upset Nightbot, Stephen. You don't like too many emojis. It's actually not down to the emojis, it's down to how many symbols make up the emojis. What gets you caught by Nightbot. Can't remember what the limit is in there.
I think it is 4.
No, it's a few more than that on symbols. We've got us a Metagrow video going out tomorrow morning. All freshly recorded this afternoon. Do a couple more tomorrow probably. Welcome along, Nathan. Next, Arthur's Farm. Don't know at the moment. To be fair, haven't actually got one recorded at the moment. There will be another one, but not got one recorded. Might do one over the weekend to put out next week. My plan is, with Arthur's Farm, is if Marwell goes seasons compatible, that will transfer across to a season series in some way, shape or form. Might not be many episodes a week, but that is what I'm planning for that one. So I think that that series worked very, very well with seasons. A lot better than the Peterbilt one will. Yeah, that's a good reason to use it. Must put quite a big hole in the field now. Yeah, I know there's a few issues with that map, unfortunately. Trying to persevere with it for now, but sort of try to keep away from the areas I know there's issues where possible. Is this Stephen? I haven't looked at what's in testing at the moment. Hey Nathan, how are we doing? Should I say the other Nathan? This is going to get very confusing tonight. I'm good, thanks. Now, wouldn't it be a good idea to tip this trailer at an angle in real life? Anyone who's done it will know what usually happens if you do that. Oh, I've had 3 of them in here before. Possibly 1174. We shall see. Now, we need every other trailer mod to have that weird pattern in it. What's going on with you two? You're playing nice with each other.
Nothing.
Makes me suspicious. Interested to see what he's doing with both Chellington and Sandy Bay for 19. Yeah, I think this DLC is worth getting. What was it though? It just seemed weird you're getting them issues, but getting any of them here is insane. Got a dodgy cable or something, had you? Don't suppose you know if Green Valley has got a DLC, do you, Nathan?
Discord.
Yeah, Discord, sorry. I know he's got a Facebook page, but what about Discord? Look forward to see what you get done with that extension, Nathan. There's a lot of sugar beet in that heap. Yeah, I know a lot of them are switching over to round bales for real now, cotton from what I can gather. Just for ease of transportation as much as anything. Yeah, that's fair enough. 11.75 ain't gonna be to everyone's taste. Yeah, Dal wants goats. Don't know what he wants to do with the goats. Mind boggles, but he wants goats. Well, not much in a minute with bad back. Good job there weren't Bigfoot involved, otherwise we start with some very weird questions. Gosh, if there's too heavy a load involved. Yeah, so you've been playing with the snow mask there. We have faith in you, Nathan. Would say I'd set a helper off ploughing on another field, but there's a slight issue with that idea. The other big tractor doesn't work with a helper. And the New Holland, or the Ford, hasn't got a front PGO to do this job. So we can't use it for this. That'll be the tank full then. Just ignore the sugar beet coming through the bottom of the trailer. Seems a lot of the trailers do that, not just this one. Mind you, we know the in-game trailer does it with pigs as well. We won't go into that one. But a few of you have seen the pictures from Hofbergman. My little piggy incident there. Likewise, sort of put the odd bit of hedge up higher there. I know where he's done it, but just to add something to it. Yeah, I like this map as well, Stephen. I said this one and Geiselsberg are my two maps at the moment. I have the new ones. Obviously our existing maps, Meadowgrove would be one of them. So I had to go on there this afternoon doing a bit more. We're currently about 5 or 6 videos ahead on Geiselsberg to what you've seen with recording. Gives you an idea how much I'm playing that particular map. It's just working really well for a start from scratch, that one. The same way that Meadowgrove has. It looked very thundery here as well, but we've not got any yet. I imagine our driveway is getting very soapy at the minute from where I washed my truck down today. Our Ranger needed a bit of a clean. Don't want them to get used to it though. Right, we've got another little job I need doing as well tonight. Yeah, it's a 3-day Steam rally on locally this weekend here, Nathan. Got the Wheating rally. Keep meaning to get to that again, but never seem to get that far. I seem to get distracted by something. That plus I don't do crowds of people very well. Yeah, I get very bad tempered in crowds, Rabbit Man. Crowds, supermarket, shops. Them and me don't mix. That would explain why it says the map needs an update on ModHub then, Stephen.
No comments.
Forgot that was still there. How do you take a tractor down, Nathan? Do you grab it around the wheels and try and roll it over? Like rugby tackle? I warned you I was in one of their moods. Nobody's safe when I'm in one of these moods. Yep, that'll definitely be why it says it needs an update, Stephen. If you change your map, it'll tell you it needs updating. That's why my Marwell says it, why this one says it. Leather groove I haven't interfered with. Well, we did try to tell you in Discord earlier when you were saying that there's an update for this, that if you'd messed with it or messed around with it in Giant's Edit, that'll tell you it needs updating. Because it picks up the map as no longer the same as the original one when you go on the game. That's handy, just enough space in there for that. Can get these two fields fertilised before they start growing. I would set a help with drilling that one, but again, we know what happened when we tried to use the New Holland off forward on the help with ploughing. What's that set on? The lowest. Nope, two-wheel drive tractors don't interest me, Stephen. Not modern two-wheel drives anyway. If that'd be something like one of these as two-wheel drive, then I'd be more interested. A lot of modern tractors just look wrong in two-wheel drive form. Those T6s are one of them. Can't say I've ever seen a two-wheel drive T6 anywhere. Not locally anyway. Get to a lot of places will work. Even the sort of place what would have a two-wheel drive one. Doesn't mean it's not a good mod, it's just not for me. There's no reflection on the mod itself, it's just not my kind of tractor. I do know other people will go mad for it. Before you all start smashing that dislike button again. Very unusual to see new two-wheel drives these days. Really, Stephen? I'm surprised you're looking forward to a bale lifter. It's very rare you've asked about bale lifters. Well, in the past few weeks anyway, since I fixed the ones you did have for you. And yes, I have been told before if there's a degree in sarcasm I'd have no difficulty in achieving a top one with honours. Really, GD, you breaking something? That's so unlike you. I mean, to be fair, you fixed something early, so you do breaking something. Can't if you're doing both of them, or just fixing something in one day. There's got to be breakage in there somewhere. Dare I ask how you've broken my summer car? Or is it best we don't know? My wheel is doing some very peculiar things tonight with flashy lights. I did see they'd been testing for a little while, Stephen. Well done, GD. Well done. To be fair, any piece of software that has the word editor in it, and you just don't mix, do they? Something goes wrong when you go into them. Giants editor, my summer car editor, things just go wrong. Things disappear, things break. Things appear below maps. No, that was XML files, wasn't that one?
Things tend to float.
Yeah, things float. Have you got anything floating in my summer car yet, GD? These two are a good combination for each other, really. Oh, there's time yet then. But to be fair, there's not much livestock in there you could get to float, is there? I mean, we've had bodies fall through pallet tines before now on the loader. Ooh, so you do have the same skills as my summer car editor then. This will be ahead now if we got these two fields sprayed once. Ooh, and a whole new talent. Mind you, I've had things fall through the map whilst playing as well. Vultures mainly. Was it NF Marsh I sent the vulture catapulting into oblivion off the map?
Yeah, that was nice.
When they reappeared when you restarted the game. You couldn't reset them from anywhere because you couldn't find them.
And that small map where at the end of the train line you have
yeah.
big, yeah.
Harsfeld.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I tried to kill a tractor for a little while now on the map.
Yeah.
Okay, GD. This is the first stream with the fans all set up in my PC properly. I can hardly hear it running. I've just had to double check the fans are actually running and it's so quiet. Compared to what the old fans sounded like, I can hardly hear these ones. So I just sort of had to take the headset away for a moment. Alright, so get that field done over there as well. Oh yay! Look what's growing on the field.
What?
You'll
Wheat?
see. How'd you guess?
Ooh, nice. FS19.
Yes. Looks like we might need to refill the sprayer with something else very shortly. Once we've done that field as well, which we's also appearing on. Yep, just think in a week's time the Green March won't be so marching with seasons.
Yeah.
Once we get maps with it set up correctly. And I will not be starting a season series on a map that has not been adapted for it. I mean, we'll just have to restart it again when the map does come right. Just a waste of time. Looks like it. So get this one done, then we'll see how we're doing for time. Whether GD has actually managed to reassemble his game yet.
Oh, I was thinking about this car.
He's got to find that, that's disappeared. Gotta be a bit careful along this bottom edge. I think I hit the map boundary with the drill down here. Don't think it's far to the side of us there. Still, that thing GD put it together, and that's not one I want to steal. So obviously next time round we're going to have to put some herbicide in the sprayer to take care of that little problem. You have to worry about brakes with a lot of time. A lot of time won't start in the first place, from memory. It's alright to have bolts left over. We just modified the design, improved its effectiveness, streamlined it, a bit less weight. Hey Princess Bart, how are we doing? You just have to wait just a little bit longer, Stephen. Better send someone over on Twitch to keep you company. Yeah, let's hope so, Tim. Look forward to seeing the extended version. What have you done to it, GD? Yeah, sort of where I am, 1174. I don't want to start anything new. What I want to do seasons with. So the Metagrove series I'll be winding up to a point where it's ready to go across 2 seasons, is the plan. Fastest growing weeds you'll ever see. Can't wait for seasons to sort that out. That's just annoying. Over the next couple of weeks we'll get caught up on Meadow Grove to a point where everything's harvested. Okay GD, we'll catch you shortly. I presume you're going to be in a point to go at 8:30 then. Yeah, so we'll get Metagrowth to a point where we can sort of get everything wrapped up on there. Ready to move on to the version with seasons. Hey Paul, how are we doing? Yeah. Moving them won't be too hard between the old version and the new version. It's moving them about the new version what's going to be fun. They're floating about 2 meters above the ground when I went on Metagrowth this afternoon to record a video. So I put a bit too much helium in the dart again. Oh, I'm good, thanks Paul. Yeah, I got a nice little sheep trailer we can use for that. Look forward to seeing what Matt can come up with these if he's going to do a version 2. I know he's threatened to. Six 610, 7 610, 6 410, 5 610. A little bit of knowledge is a dangerous thing. No, GD's much better looking, Tim. And that's saying something. Yeah, you can't tell me your usual answer in here, Tim, because you'll get banned for it. I have the upper hand this time. This way not having the webcam turned on comes in really handy. I hadn't even looked at it, Stephen. Been busy doing other things. There's a few people in chat who already know what I look like. Camera's broken before it see my face, so don't worry about that. And the dog must think I'm better looking now because I've had to stop tying a pork chop around my neck to get him to play with me. Let's find some brick rubble for this track. So don't need to comment because I already said just about anything you could have said to it. Save you the job. Yeah, but that means you're giving away food, and that doesn't sound like you. Or brick rubble, yeah, that too. You're being generous giving that away as well. What's up with you? I know you are, it just feels wrong. And who said you couldn't do much with a tractor 100 horsepower on Farm Sim? Because if you're being nice to me, that means I've got to try and be nice to you in return, and well, that just comes very difficult to me. Some days. Just occasionally. Yep, they did. Grain carting tractor when I first left school was a 6610 on 10-ton trailer with a column shift, and not a Gen 2 one, an original Q-cabbed one from 1982, Dutch spec, cancelled Dutch order. Yeah, the spread pattern ain't quite right on this. It's 24 meters, but the actual spread pattern goes out further, which makes it hard to judge where you're going. He said he might. He's not said anything for certain. And he's also said the amount of bad converts out there, he might as well not bother because people have already been doing it. He's starting to get a bit of a wall of shame on his Facebook page now for some of these dodgy converts to this lovely little tractor. Now I don't know what that 66 has got on it because he's still got that tractor, and the 7810 and the 6600 and the 5000. None of which do colossal hours. Yeah, I know they will without. We were lucky with our column shift forward, that was a H pattern gearbox, not the Rubik's Cube special. Some people loved the Rubik's, others hated it. If you think, get your head around the Rubik's Cube gearbox, You'd always wonder what gear you're going to pick. But the Rubik's, Tim. That's some weird layout of gearbox, that one. Now, I've only driven one with the Rubik's and I wasn't a big fan of that either. I have to admit, not after driving that H pattern one. The H pattern column ship was a lovely thing to drive. Everything sort of fell right with it when you were changing gear. Are you ready to go then, GD? I don't want to miss any of these dying scenes you're going to have in there tonight. Fits about right for me finishing then. Let's just have a quick trip up the sheep yard before we finish. See what's going on up there. So the plan is to probably put this field to sugar beet. That's what I was thinking. So I know there's a tractor up here somewhere. I ain't got a loader up here at the minute because that's on the trailer. No, they're actually moving. This is the first time we've been near them tonight. They're not levitating. My summer car, Paul. Now he's found his car again. Some maps seem worse than others for the levitating livestock. Obviously this is not the standard sheep yard. As you guys know who have been in here the last couple of nights, I've been removing things in it. But that is where I'm going to leave it tonight. Head across to Twitch to see GD try and kill himself in my summer car. We know it's going to happen, it's just how many times and when. True without. That was a very effective mod you had there. So I'll pop a link into chat to today's video. That'll be Meadowgrove going out tomorrow morning. But for now, I will say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this stream. And I will see you again next time. Goodbye for now.
Microphone muted.